before there was a moon, and the sky was dark before there were stars. Distant sparks, the first thoughts were needed, and the sky was always dark. The sounds of animals were animals too, and the wanderer was born with a throat where he could call out, and the first wanderers did call out, and then they screamed at the forest about, and the hands with fingers touched their eyes, and the child put out his own eyes. Sin was to be born in a body that heard itself like that, and more wanderers called out, and even more wanderers answered. It is at first, those first blind responses calling became the first word. The song is a hypnotic groove where celestial language moves onto the black common day. It's secure, hand waving in a dark cellar, breathing the good breeze. Sun, medicine fields, as fields and gentle birds, cowbirds. From the solar plexus of the sky, spaceless place where the sun dwells, nine-eyed rays singing the full flowing dreams of science waking. Light as the pothead's poster still on the rafters shore, then whistles as drunk at a burrito stand. Light will be a school bus pulling the left after green light in my rush hour morning. Smoking, rumbling, gas-powered engine sound. Curtains drawn off, windows blazing, gleaming. I can barely hear the man telling me about his weekend, and I squint to read the bulletin board. Steam whistles, blood blows, cold below, arteries snow-capped rocking, beams veined like Christmas lights. Strobe light river, top light flashing eyes. Strobolico, talking, kaleidoscope colors dimming, cracking, strobe polygon, whistling, shrieking, fog, light arc, rhyming, saw blades and clouds. Spark, freak, ripping, iron divots. Above the horizon there is the street, glass, crack, glass, oh that shattering sound of dawn and rain. And that mass through the shadow of energy. And the planet's outer reflection. A standing gunman at noon, high noon, and in gravity's light, the shadow of gravity is falling. Time is the gunman who kills you with a ricochet shot. Be a lone man on high for a family, and jaunt to a flowing river, litter of fresh critters in sight. Avoid ranchers. Avoid riders, no signals against the dawn-seen sky. Spray dust, dark dust, dawn, grand this time of light, dripping and thrown to valley below, none above, upon the horizon. Copper ceiling flung across the stream of day. Momentum flowing along the rising snow, like heaving. The desert breathing, the vast, shallow, oak-brook breath. The sails the night, cold memories, the blessings, the dreams. The poor, first part goes to the name, carry on. The scruff, the skirt, rumble of the sand, miles upon thousands of miles, where the very light is the sweat filament. A bar of neon out across the opposite nerve. It is the only one, the final, just stop, just look up. Look up through the cave where the blue streets flow with you fade to the purple. Space itself. Black velvet, punch full of holes and stars. Not pink strips of light, but the inverse. Points of absolute, perfect absence. The constellation of the Scorpion, yes. The burning hook of it still faintly visible. The celestial signature, etched in the wrong direction, rock trailing in a long, round world. And here, in a grid that settles on its own, the sounds of deafness, oppresses like a great invisible thought with the whole cosmos. Wind and suffering beneath that relentless, unblinking eyes, the sun, soul invictus, a tyrant crown of fire and rust, watching the great slow death of things. A single, dry, hungry performs frantic sense of revolution. A dancer pirouetting on the stage of nothingness. What is life but this? A glint of grass on the burning sand. A broken shard reflecting the fusion of things. Soulless and silent, the strange group steals back the spring sandy fine leprosy of the landscape. You see with the self-seen ghost in the windy street. Noses to the back of the street for freedom. But a cell with no walls. Only the curved, crushing, feeling sky. These cases lamp, that freedom. A fleeting drop of cool, glowing, scented water on the track of the stern in a forgotten courtyard. The desert swallows. Every atom of the dead man is hieroglyph for Liam, virgin eyes by Ayana. The barbed wire is less than 6% than a line drawn line. A necessary separation between the is and the was, between the living side and the mineral difference. Look down at the print of your own boot. How quickly the wind that dries surging off begins to erase kids, ergo sun, ergo food, ergo mental. Memory of salt, sea wrath, the pale face bleach in the bedroom fog. Sudden searing contrast of this, incinerated present. He closes his eyes, and the retina burns blue, the day star of the night map inverted. The map is torn out, but impossibly supported by the tail axis of the coast, the long drawn out twilight of creation. You think the parallax, yes, and the light travels, time. What you choose up there is already a lie told by time. Perhaps all seen merely a belated echo. The sounds of bluntness in the desert persistence. The beautiful geometry of things. The perfect curve of a dead oxygen. The parabolic arc of a thought that we didn't hear in a somewhere beyond the farthest space flicker of interstellar dust. And in that, perfectly spiritual floats. Broken knowing that life is living the fundamental value and surrounded by that monumental architecture. The open side then walks on. A talentless, endless erosion where time does not pass and settle the fine, choking sediment over all existence. No. The heat of the visible. The way the sun sits being set through the thin syrup ice of the eyelids. Below its pure light, and the name, the poor pulsing name, then gave the last different machinery overhead. Cassiopeia's chair encompassed their sky, eerie queen, Ursula Major, or the great bear lumbering across the mud, the north. Cosmic wanderer. Nonsense, all of it. The constellation is due to the memory of gravity. The frozen stream of mass pulling upon mass. A beautiful fatalistic dance, moved through the refractive gauze of the atmosphere. He tastes the metallic hang of ozone. The ghost of a lightning strike is heard 100 miles and 1,000 years ago. started just nice, wet, fluid ribbon. A final, unyielding affirmation in the face of all that unneeded dust. A stubborn, singular spark, the sun, descends finally, not with peace, but with a terrible sound explosion, storm, prompting to return, function, ossified energy, crystalline light, field construction, in light, in light. Time is the space to move in. Energy solidified, nice, light, a second, only a second. Through the second, liquid or solid. In ice, in light. Chambers filled, then a besting series. Give it top relocation. Recirculation, function, function. In light, night. Microcosmic pivot gravity wheel. Spinning fossilized spinning. Projector flowing, cause, connection. Mechanisms toward turning. In light, ice. Stalagmite, change, scissors, snip, sparks. The sparks solidified. Luminous blue sparks and snow. Snow, daylight, dawn, function. Singular dysfunction, additional coefficient. Parts of a pyramid, angular, energy. Geophi chimeric. And light. Lose a second, lost second. And light, second. Oscillating, gears. Shadow of gravity is motion. Beneficent function, now. Ice, second. Measuring the motion, motionless. Being burnt through Ayana. Silence, muted, silence, unavoidable, timing, ticking, tears, the light. Buried through a group to the dense core of island. That was the glorious this moment. Cosmic sigh whispers through the back. Signals the absolute of the stars breaking from the factory. Its internal mechanism grinding to a halting, crashing pitch. Silence, counterbalanced by the outward thermal cooling, breathing inward, downward into a space smaller than a sun coming. Layers of plasma and gas finally rotating well-oiled constellation from years, catastrophic, photonic event. A single spoonful of explosion. Terrifyingly raw, motorized, dead lost. Microseconds before the stuff jewelry and communication signature. Bright cinder block is not for the circuit breakfast, but for thermal unit gifts. Star depth to a lower, wider frequency. So the ramp handle accepts the final voltage of the glass. Gravity is a purple smooth box type thing that the man knows for all carbon fuel swallowed. The power hydrogen pump, calculated tractor forgot, starting up the gas where the splash better and worse. Considered rusted, foil filament failure. Massive primary head of the cooling star remains. Attached artificially orbital flange, ceiling, inevitable metallic centers. Iron clenched the basement boiler, earthly function running. Weak blood giant plant, huge spark, faulty health, old chassis. Gutters of space. Better compression, arm compression, space technique. Wires for light and sound. Lift the early days. Brittle wheels, residual and maintained. Hydrogen usually comes foil, tighter. Iron refined There's a stream that's brighter than a galaxy. Let there be a single light, returning to its dust, elements scattered, repetition. We are made of the star's outbreak, also. The star has become The shell remains a brittle, curly dome, a perfect oval, fashioned home life, hatching song, 12-fold, hatching, cooking strife, memories sealed, paler, some song, golden promise, tight, sealed life tight, against the light, sugar spun light, spinning top star on the edge of the sky. It touches a tear on the peak of Gollum Goose. Another Gollum, goddamn weeping goose. Another goose. Reeds catches the tear. Tears feed her cheeks. The mercury slides on the caliph's size. Carousel feeds, weeds, steel beams. Peel away. Still needs, still breathes. A pure silvered rain. Carousel speeds. Flashing breeds, racing breeds, electric beams, hooves batter against steel beams, speeds pure silver grain, silence the poles, bright brass, loose swinging loose, the weeping goose, the wailing goose, strung on a chain, light up the ghost, oh pencil moon passing through hot wire, velvet nights under the fire, where dandy May hanging like every bright bulb swinging, singing and coughs, wet ass dances, when the world was dusty clay. Let's seek out witch tips, wet tents, spunk, spent milk, tongue spinning silk, open casket echo, and every box listens, whispers the fortune. Afterlife, cactus skull, crack shatters, dances, skeleton breath, soft breath, ghost touch, memory of old, teeth melt all the colors, you can ride wooden white horses, moonlight, bone day, crow beak, feathers flapping, axe talons tapping the asphalt road, crow peak of claw, crow seed, a milk jug tips, spilling, a gut full of eggs, milk on an egg, why cry cough, crying for the milky eggs, rolling, spilling on the grain, jam jar reflection, wobble yellow spoons, porcelain whiskers, goose, she whiskers, yolk waiting, she holds the thing, the egg, sticky, old sweet, a smooth stone. Sugar lumps the birds, small the secrets, the weather, like old pond water, clear away the clouds that run away from the house. The widow keeps watching, it looks like glass, really, gas below jars, really. Goose gas, with a kiln cooking, the small sad air of things which are now done, waiting. This brick, the stair, even the floorboard beat, the sense, sensor bold, history held, damp, cold, in the precise shadow of the copper pipe. No flutes, no loops, but the hum of the water main. A vibration through a minor tilt-belled drone. Antlers fastened, fallow buck. Pulled the high timber now fixed. Iron to plaster. A cow of bone, brittle, absolute. To mark the paw's vanity.
life's no pouring song, sun, truth, severe harmonies. Fancies hours, that are ours to grace. Like to spell this speaking air, calling carnal creatures, the correct concrete holds the sound, not music but a vibrant, feel it, repeat. Down where the light is stained, on the wall, cellar, slow stage. He wears the makeup of a star gone cold, a perfect white face, watching. The antlers are very old. He rests above the rusted pipes, remembering a room, a blue vinyl couch, a woman laughing, like a tired god. The old bone antler knows. The true echo is never loud. I listen to the faint 11 sound of everything unplugged. Bone white, skull-faced socket. A simple theater. A simple ghost in the dust smoke dancing in the stellar light.
Alleyway open up. Alley open. He said it. Trash can tipped over. Traffic. Odd dreaming, laughing. Mindy from the street. You don't need to play an instrument. Just be alone. Be a musician. Walk alone. You don't need to play. You don't play. Just be alone. Play alone on the weekend night. Play alone without thinking. What are you waiting? Brick building. A glittering mass. Skinless muscle flexing. Greasing, oozing, bleeding. Broom handle. Like variously breathing. Sweet bristles. Broom. Sweet bristles. Scattered along the checkered floor, rotten roll to rot, waiting. Saw a fish in a magazine, a scene in a movie about a fish. Scattered beans, cracked boxes, elegant stencils, your hand. The tips, your fingertips, knuckles, bone and muscle. I took the stairs, past the person on the steps, and a door opened, another apartment door opened, and I also dreamed. I was wandering the halls of that apartment building, and I remembered that dream. As I was wandering, and as I was even dreaming it again, awakening, I was dreaming, and I was remembering while I was dreaming, and I was still wandering. What was I waiting? You never took the elevator. The stairs. I remembered. And the light, there was always light inside. The magazine below pillow, tablecloth, in and out below table, coffee on an armchair, distant bell on a late night radio. Think about a movie. Cakes, a refrigerator door was open, glass pane window was cool. The room was warm, touch cold window, black autumn after the leaves, the breeze shakes, the standing sticks, what we were waiting. The sundown better than all day road. Lightning, but the blackout, the soft light of candles. She checks again that the door is unlocked. Under the soft, unscented candles. Yes, she checks the card, another hand, could be nice. And she also checks the chain. Roll and rock, 2 hands. The glow of flesh. Under the soft glow, the faint firelight. Looks like meat to me. And where did she put that magazine? And blow out the candle. And dream. Sleepless dream. If the phone rings and screams. She walks the daylight, brown, woolen hat and mittens. Smiles to the dog. Considers the ducks. In an empty, rolling, rippling pond. Movie on. Waiting, walk, wait. Waiting. Steal a slice of old song. Distant whistle, lost child. Lost the whistling traffic horn. Revving engine reflection. Like a light in an old hometown with windows, waiting, satin nickel. Just a moment, only, and it will only, just,
only. And it just will only. Oh, be just and only. A reflection in the storefront windows. And the men looking at the mannequins in lingerie in the windows. They don't even know. Painful. Because you not only need to be careful at what you're looking at, but also who is looking at you while you're looking at it. And really, what would the strangers think? Waiting, skinless waiting, playing, vicariously breathing, scattered along blue china patterned linoleum, kitchen, and also a dining room, table, waiting. Really, what was what? Really, play, really, what? No one only. Just play me an old folk song, kept in a locked box. Deep down, reach past your arms, that locked box, black bottom open, a sound at the bottom, a sound on the couch, that boxes can be closed, can only be closed, on the top. What was the sound? The words of the sound. What was, sounded cold. It was cold. A cold reach, that noise, that name. I opened the, hello? The name. What reached deep, and there was a sound, that old song, hello? Sense of fine, two, open box, hello? A cold, more of a noise really. God, what was the word? It's there, if I heard the word, I would know the sound. What? If, and only. It's just, don't tell me. No.
Willow raved the water, well a whispering, the wallop of the hole. The wallop, oh the wallop of a world brought wet. Glaze, gaze, listen on the green of it, where the shells shiver and the seaweed swirls. Fathom foam, fleeting food, fish guts, and forgotten things. A salt-licked spectacle staring southward slow. High crystal, crack the code of the curb. Jubilee a jellyfish, a jig and a jolt, in the jerking journey of the tide's tongue. O sluice light, you shimmer shade, you, prism plexus, upon the glass bead breast of the deep red brown drag. A million minnow minds commanding. He sings of her spit, of a ship's sharp shudder, and the sleep that sucks the soul down slow to sound.
Hear the hydrophone of the heart rest. Drumming, at a time, drumming, the last of thaw, on thine, odorless, with awful opal eyes in the hair of hydrochloric haze. He weeps in a dream. He's now eel-boned, a shadow shape and shifting slime. He's in the all-in-all at once of the aquatic awe, the great drone beneath the poop, a damp decay, the gale. Look through the Lulu light lens. The sea change has come, oh yes, oh my. And the wave breaks out. The wave, a gated striking, no sound but the memory of the bell. Drying glaze on the granite slab. Cyprian pearls, the salt, the shells, split pebbles, transfluted, the gone. Specter rises, not a ghost but a geometric function of a light prismatic, cold, a sapphire helix, the talon of the tidal pole. Screwed into the foam, the water remembers only force, clarity, hardness. Do not speak of joy nor the wreck, the mind of the current, on the Finisterre rock. The sea is form alone. Beholds the light, a great crystal without pity. The sea thing in the mirror. You look, you chip flash in the grip of the green god, the brine devil, unpassed and unpassed. In time the image holds. The Gulf weed rocks. and a gyre wide, where the cold moon drifts sweeps the western floor. Too much of spirit, too little bow. The salt drops sweaty pour, too sweetly reeds, and no rough breeze stirs in sullen sleep, but only this clear horror. O crystal specter, from what Byzantine height of ice and starlight is your foam descent. You are the image of all drowning light, a hard geometry that will not end. A terrible beauty in this cold sway, where ancient Atlantean sorrow holds its sway. The sailor's dream is but a shattered game, reflecting back the color of the tomb. Sought the isles of the blessed, but found the rain that washes clean the final frozen blue. Sea changing the rhythm of your bitter feet. Oh, the bright mass of passion cannot keep. Its glitter tells us that only the unaging waters weep. The specter's looming end of every strife, a perfection colder than all of life. The weeping child upon the shore have heard the ancient oceans roar. You see no joy, no holy light, but a vast prison, what we call night. A crystal specter, cold and grand, held all the world within its hand. What waters dare, and what seas form, and what deep heart will distant sun rise from out the boundless sea. The sea is never cruel, it merely is. 1,000 drowned men sighing in the fogs of wrath minds. And what have we that is better than the sludge? In a handful of wet sand, what the hydro diviners promise? In the smudged crystal ball that the civil wet for, we find here, crystal cold. Not the word, but that thing which we have lost, or never found. The unblinking eye, the tidal clock stops, the current waits. The great Atlantic basin, a room where the demigods of the docks play, or perhaps it was the wind off the Canary Islands. The crystal ball was submerged. The cyclops seer laughs. The specter is doubtful, harder, leaner. A shock to the nerves, a shiver of the unreal is choked, blows silent. He offers nothing but the image, blinded, meaningless clarity. The seafloor is too deep for our epistemology. We are trapped in the rock pool, gazing up. Now she holds her peace, and we are left, shored against our ruins. And when the waters were blood, and when the ships of men were shattered by the cold light of the wing's glittering prism shadow, and the voice which I heard was as the sound of many waters. And as the voice of a great thunder, saying, Woe, woe, woe to them that dwell upon the earth, for the specter is loosed this season. It did gather all, the grumbled guts are gimbled on the glosh. The sleet slush through the splinters cracked big creep, all slithy wise the specter did unwash, and shivered the shallows from its waters sweet. Be wary, crystal stocking gallops, gleam that shivers slight, and shun the chromous gleaming of its light. Long time the wave worn bogey sought, and then there was silence, you see, east ran, and mused the thoughts unsought, and as in the snuff of thought stood the specter, with crystal glare came burbling up knotted seawood, and through the baffle bright. The keen steel left him dead in a crystalking blight. All slithy rise the body awash, chirps the shallows from his water sleep. The cold, wet thing. Not beauty, merely light, through the water. A specter defined prism cut of a wave face, a geometric fact. The fish are silver brief, moving parts. The depth not blue but shadow and pressure. Sound of the tide, A hiss against the rock. No meaning in the wash. Only the thing as it stands. Crystal. Great. The eye holds it. It's gone.